Yes, you do. She made it.
Oh!
Dude, your jaw is huge in that thing. You got some genetics going on. Yep, my name's Alphonse Elric.
This is awesome! What?
Yeah,
If he soils himself. I will never break him. Oh my gosh, come here. Raw!
And the question is, hear me. There's a rumored verbal Alchemist game in the States next week. You might not be able to talk about it. You know if that's true. That's for talking about.
She asked if there was a third Full Metal Alchemist video game, rumored or not, and I haven't heard anything. I know he hasn't heard anything. Maybe. Have you heard?
You know of one, right?
Well, yeah, there is a third one. Was it Dream Carnival? Isn't that the name of it?
No. It's the third game. It's continued to RPG ones.
Well, you know what? I have bad news for you guys, and maybe if you want to do something about this, that'd be awesome. You know why there aren't any more Full Metal Alchemist games being brought to this country?
Why?
Because they didn't sell well.
I have one in my bed.
Yeah, they didn't sell a whole lot.
I'm telling you the truth, you guys. We never made the third Full Metal game because they told me that they were going to bring it or not bring it based upon how well it did in sales. Or excuse me, how well the first two did in sales. And I know a lot of people said that the games were, at least the first one was pretty easy. So, you know, I mean, they didn't sell as many as they hoped to, and so they certainly weren't going to put the money into making the third one, unfortunately, or bringing it, you know, making it in English. So, I'm so sorry. We would love to do it, believe me. In fact, here's a little piece of trivia for you guys. I bet many of you didn't know this. We recorded the first Full Metal Alchemist. Was it Broken Angel? Is that the first one?
Yeah.
We recorded that game before we ever even started recording the series.
A lot of people were actually cast based on the casting of the video game, and then that transferred over to the actual show.
Isn't that cool? Yeah, like a lot of the characters have not been cast yet for the show because they don't show up until 20 or 30 episodes in, but they were in the game, so they needed to come up with somebody. Like, wasn't that your situation?
Oh yeah, I totally sounded like some kind of Mustang Armstrong hybrid. It was just weird. I think the first line that I had was like, looks like you could use a handful metal. I was like, looks like you could use a handful metal. And Mike McFarlane just stopped and he goes, what was that? I was like, I was kidding. Let's do it again.
I actually, when we auditioned for that, I had absolutely no voice, and I auditioned for Hawkeye, and I auditioned for Winry with no voice at all, and they were like, sorry, you can't be in the game if you don't have a voice. I'm like, boo, so that's why I ended up with Lust.
Yeah, you were perfect
I mean, and
for
she's
Lust.
like totally hot.
She is.
Yeah.
She's the hottest character ever.
Come on.
I love her. She my favorite movie killer.
That you pick.
I want to pick.
You pick.
Oh, give me that hat. Give me that hat.
You, baby.
Military, baby.
Baby. Yeah, look at that.
Oh my god.
Yes, anybody looking to pursue voice acting? Yeah. I would say study acting. Like, I think all of us, well, maybe not Aaron, I don't know, because he started so young. Had you ever studied acting before you did? No.
I was 9, so...
It's a special case, I think. But
I was studying arithmetic.
yeah, I studied in, I studied in high school and I studied in college, and I happened into voice acting through theater, like connections I made through a play that I was working on. That's how I auditioned for Dragon Ball Z. So I think it really does make a big difference. Like, there's a lot more connections in theater than you would believe. So
Almost every literally, with the exception of maybe 2 voice actors, almost everyone I know in this business has a huge background in theater, in acting. It's not about making funny voices, y'all. It's not about making funny voices. You might be able to manipulate your voice and make some funny voices come out, but it's not about that. It's about playing a character. It's about being able to genuinely portray a character through a lot of...
He looks better at it than you do. Yeah, he really does.
It's about being able to play characters throughout the highs and lows and all the emotional elements of a series. And a lot of us, in fact, I'm sure everyone here would agree, we play a lot of characters that sound similar. If you were to pull just one line, you'd be like, oh, that sounds just like, Dark sound, that sounded like Ed, or that sounded like Fi. Well, that's because I'm not trying to change my voice. I'm trying to play the character honestly. And the example that I like to use is, you all have seen Robert De Niro in tons of movies, right? He's played tons of different characters, but he always sounds like Robert De Niro. It's not about changing the voice all the time. It's about being true to the character. So acting is the key word in voice acting. And then the second thing is you have to be where the work is. There are only a handful of places where this kind of work is done. Houston, Dallas, LA, Vancouver, and a little bit in New York. And you kind of have to be where that is. So I would say if you're truly interested in it, then get as much experience as you can in acting. Get in school plays, get in community theater, church programs, anything to develop your skills as an actor. And then, be where the work is the best chance.
Woo! Yeah! Yeah! How about...
Don't defile the hat.
Woo! That's pretty good. Yeah. No, put it back on.
Okay, I'm sorry. It's getting louder. It's very louder.
Oh!
Yeah, dude, come on.
Oh God.
I don't know what he's talking about, man.
He's referring to the very dumb drinking contest I had with Monica Rial. And to set the record straight, I said that for every shot that she would have, I would have 2. So she had 5.